Hey, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da. Welcome to Coco's Corner Audio Edition. I'm not very good looking, so I figured I'd save you guys and just do audio. Plus, my graphics card is really messing up, so I'm a little scared about that. I think this is the third time ever doing a main event review, but I plan on doing a lot more shows, just busting them out through the weeks. And this will probably be a lot shorter than our Raw reviews, just because there isn't as much, and most of the main event is Raw recaps anyway. But hey, let's see. Like Bud Selig said, you have to have the first one to have the 100th one, or the third one to have the 100th one. All right, so let's break this down. In the comments, please put win, loss, or tie if you thought main event was a win, loss, or tie. Now, it being kind of a C show, maybe a B show, I don't know. I think it's definitely a C show, with SmackDown being the B show. But it being a C show, we probably can't grade on the highest of curves as you would a Raw. But for main event, for me, win, loss, or tie, I'm going to say loss, just because at every step of the game, it just showed bad booking. And, last year, prior to WrestleMania, the booking was really weak. And then last second, they fixed it to have a really good WrestleMania. And now it just seems the WrestleMania honeymoon is over, and it's showing in all the shows. And it just seems, they had a really good Extreme Rules. Payback is this weekend, and it just seems like they're stuck. They're just absolutely stuck, and they're back to bad booking. I hope, I'm surprised by Payback like I was with Extreme Rules, but I'm really scared going into this. Well, the first match was Curtis Axel defeats Cody Rhodes. I hate to say this, I would love to watch this match at a local independent. And I'm not knocking the athletes. I'm not knocking the athletes at all. It sounds like I'm knocking the athletes, but the reason I would love to see Curtis Axel, versus Cody Rhodes at an independent event is the local independent event couldn't afford these guys to be on the roster regularly, so they really wouldn't have a storyline. They would just go out and have a match. I actually think these are two great wrestlers completely ruined by WWE creative. Like, if there was no storyline and they just went out, now, and I'm not one of those guys like, oh, you need pure wrestling all the time, even though I do lean that way. But if you are going to have a story, you should enhance the match that's happening. You shouldn't be like, wow, I wish I could watch these guys on the independent level so I wouldn't have to be a part of these shitty storylines. I always joke, and I don't even know if I'm joking anymore. I'm always kind of serious. If you're a part of WWE Creative, people like Curtis Axel and Cody Rhodes, you just need to go and apologize to. You just need to go to them and apologize to them. You're ruining their careers. This is a good matchup. This would be a great match on the indies. This would be a great match with no storyline. But of course, you ruined Curtis Axel's career, and Cody Rhodes is going that way. They're doing basically the storyline that's way too drawn out of the Rhodes brothers possibly turning on each other, but the boat has been missed. The boat has been missed. No one cares. In wrestling, especially on the storytelling side of the business, there is a moment where you've just gone too far. I call it the Samoa Joe rule. I was talking to someone in TNA Creative, about Samoa Joe after he won his first title and lost his first title. It was just recently after, his first TNA title. And I was like, well, the problem is, all the fans got behind it, and it took so long to give Samoa Joe the title that those fans left. And all the fans that were against Samoa Joe fucking were like, it's just the timing could be completely off. A lot of pro wrestling storytelling, especially booking, is timing. And I think Cody Rhodes and Goldust went from, we care about this, they deserve a WrestleMania match, they deserve a WrestleMania moment, to, wow, you didn't give them the WrestleMania moment, and now you're giving us this shitty storyline? It's too late. It is too late. It's like graduating high school or college, and then a professor or teacher comes to you and says, here's some extra credit. Who gives a shit? You're already past the big event. They should have had their match at WrestleMania, and they just drag the storyline. And the thing is, they're such a great tag team. I don't know, a lot of people hold Cody Rhodes to a high standard of being a main eventer. I don't know if I have that confidence as much as other people in Cody Rhodes. But Goldust is a great wrestler for his age, great story of making a comeback. He had hard times, and he's probably one of the best actors in wrestling today. If WWE Studios really wanted actors and not just muscle men, they would have Goldust in more movies. I know it sounds crazy, but he's a great actor, and it was a feel-good story, and everyone got behind it. Great tag team, and give them a tag team title run, have them rebuild that tag team division. If not, give them the WrestleMania moment. But the WrestleMania moment is gone. When are they going to have this match? Are you going to drag this out till SummerSlam? Are you going to drag this out until they're like, hey, everything's fine, let's go back into the tag team division? It's just, I feel bad for Cody Rhodes because he's so talented, and the Rhodes brothers should be treated a lot better. I mean, can you imagine the Rhodes brothers in there with the Shield, the Wyatts, and not in there because they get thrown in there every now and then, but they're kind of the jokes. They're like, I get it, they're fighting each other, we'll never win again. But going in there and having great matches. Some of my favorite matches during the last year of WWE has involved the Rhodes brothers. The Rhodes brothers have been a highlight, and now nothing. It's just sad. It's just sad. But again, Curtis Axel defeated Cody Rhodes, and they're teasing do we hate each other? Next, oh man, dude, this is why this main event I gave a loss because maybe not for the matches, but just if you came to me and said here is a roster of guys for a main event this week, book the worst possible show. I couldn't book a worse outcome. Cody Rhodes looked bad. Axel looked bad. All right, now next, R-Truth versus Damien Sandow, another guy. Is main event where you go? Like, these guys have talent, but we shit on them. Welcome to the main event. To me, just the Sherlock Holmes. It's Damien Sandow. Okay, R-Truth defeated Damien Sandow, but Damien Sandow is still playing the old joke. Get it, I'm Magneto. I'm Sherlock Holmes. And this time he was D-Zizzle. He's a rap guy. Basically, he was John Cena before John Cena became unbearable. But yeah, it just, I don't get it. He had everything. He's talented. On top of being talented, he has a WWE-friendly gimmick. I think this is the biggest mystery in the world. And if anyone has access to WWE Creative, just be like, why? At this point in his career, he is completely going to be on TNA. He's going to be in Jarrett's. He's going to be in the Indies. I don't see this paying off for him in any way whatsoever. I could be wrong, but I'm not. I mean, even if they turn it around and he becomes the next CM Punk or the next great hero, this was bullshit and garbage. I just feel bad for him. And you know what? I don't look forward to shoot interviews at all. I'm not much of a shoot interview guy. Occasionally I'll buy one here and there if it's interesting or if it gets a great review online. Maybe I'll start reviewing shoot interviews, but I don't know. That might be a bit too much. But Damien Sandow, I would buy a shoot interview. I look forward to buying a shoot interview because something happened. I mean, at least the Rhodes brothers, hey, timing was off. Hey, it sucks, dude. You got screwed on the timing. You got the Samoa Joe timing. But Damien Sandow, man, just absolutely horrible. And you know what? I've been bitching a lot. And I bitch a lot about women's wrestling. I bitch a lot about the Divas division. The Divas match, to me, the Divas division and the Divas matches the past 2 weeks, since Paige won the title, since after WrestleMania, because WrestleMania was horrible, but since after WrestleMania, I really think the best booking has gone to the Divas. I like the storyline. I like that she did Stephanie. I like the fact that Natty won. I don't know why, but all of WWE right now is being so horribly booked, in my opinion, except the Divas. The Divas, I thought for sure Brie Bella was going to win, but no, Natty wins. And with all these upsets and all what's going on, you're building a good women's division, and the women are improving. I get to watch a lot of Japanese women. I get to watch Shimmer. I get to watch a lot of great women's wrestling, so I don't want to say good to great, but improving in such a good way. Natty is a wrestler. She's going for the NXT title, which kind of might be a little bit slap in the face, but who cares? I'd probably rather the NXT title than that butterfly title. But yeah, Natty defeats Brie Bella, and what I thought was match of the night. I mean, it was the only match where I left going, "Wow, I'm glad I watched that." You know, the rest of the shit, no. Rhodes Brothers, I felt shitty. Sandow, I felt shitty, and then the main event of main events, it made me feel shitty. I mean, it was a decent match. The guys busted their ass, but once again, the tag team titles mean absolutely shit. The Uso brothers care more about their friendship and ruining their fucking careers with John Cena than they do for the tag titles. John Cena's friendship is more valuable than the tag titles. A non-title match. What can you say? The WWE main event, the main event of main event, the tag team chip, non-title. Come on. Just give us a fucking title match, you fuck. Unbelievable. But Luke Harper and Eric Rowan defeated the Usos. And it wasn't a bad match, but, oh, it's non-title. As soon as I hear non-title, it's like, oh, fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. Okay, yep, that's what happens. So, yeah, these guys busted their ass for no fucking reason at all, because the Usos are only in this feud because they're John Cena's friends, and they're not defending the title because, well, snuggling with John Cena at the end of the night and ruining your career is definitely more important than the tag titles. It's just garbage. So if I were you, I would definitely maybe watch. Like I said, win-loss tie. I'm stuttering here. I do apologize. Win-loss tie. I would give it a loss. And if I were you and you're like, should I check out main event? I just wouldn't. It seems like a waste of time. You have 2 non-title matches. 3 of the 4 matches make you sad. A Divas match stole the show. You might be better just going to WWE YouTube and just checking out the highlights. And even that, I would even suggest checking out all the highlights. Maybe just check out the women's highlights. You're like, wow, you know what? Way to go. So congratulations to Natty and the Bella Twins for stealing the show. I did not expect that on my way back for a main event review. So please in the comments put win-loss or tie. So, and appreciate it. I'm surprised we have live listeners. I have no idea what time it is in North America or / the rest of the world. I'm from Japan. So thank you for listening live. And I don't know how these are going to do. Hey, it's audio. But, you know, our SmackDown review did surprisingly well. So hopefully maybe our channel gets more popular and we can do more shows. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If this fails miserably, hey, we tried it. If it's successful, hopefully I can add a lot more. And, you know, the audio makes it cool. It seems more chilled out, more back, because I'm a radio guy. You can tell. Go look at my other YouTube videos. I'm definitely a radio guy. But it was a lot of fun, except for the stuttering. But hey, check out Kocosports.com, KOCOsports.com. It's where the world comes to kick ass. It's your home for combat sports. And yes, I will be doing more combat sports news. And Kocosports.com is also where it's okay to be a passionate fan. If you love this, if you could support the show, please do, and buy an Internet Infantry shirt at Kocosports.com. I plan on doing a lot more shows. I want to try to get in the habit of doing new type shows, and also do 1 show a day. I want to get into that. I know my health is horrible, but that's my goal. That is my goal. I'm gonna make it public. 1 show a day. Maybe do 2, 3 short shows. I don't know. It's just a lot of fun, and I write all day. So it's like, oh, I'm done writing. Let me just go talk shit. Hopefully someone listens. Anyway, thank you, Internet Infantry, for the support. And hopefully I'll be back within 24 hours or sooner. All right. Go to Kocosports.com! And with that, I